Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Nathans, and I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this short video. You won't be sorry. I know that there's a lot of videos out there that proclaim and tell you that they're going to solve all your problems and instruct you on how to live a happier, healthier life. But I'm here to tell you that this is one video that you're going to want to watch to the end. Why? Because I have helped thousands of people stop the progression of chronic disease in their life. And I want to share with you my testimony, a brief part of it, not the whole thing because it's too long and too in-depth. But I remember when I was a kid, I would be in the back seat of my parents' car, and I remember being doubled over in pain, feeling awful inside. I remember the feeling, it was like a stabbing deep inside. That was the first clue, now that I'm older, that I can recognize that I actually had a problem with my GI tract when I was young. And as I grew older, I got sicker and sicker, and I realized that I was getting these weird kind of symptoms like fatigue, symptoms like irritable bowel syndrome, symptoms like tiredness all the time, chronic headaches, bloody stools, skin irritations, psoriasis, sleep apnea. I couldn't sleep through the night. Constipation, bloating, you name it, I've had it. So as I got into my practice, I realized that there were so many people that had the same issues that I did, but I couldn't help them. So I went outside of the medical model and I looked for a solution, and I found it. I found that solution in functional medicine. And the first thing that I learned is that there is no one answer. There is no one answer to correct the symptoms, because when you look at the symptoms, you're looking at the wrong pieces. What we need to be looking at is the systems of the body, not the symptoms that we have, because the symptoms are an outward manifestation of symptoms that have gone batty or have dysregulated. So as I began working with a functional medicine doctor, he quickly showed me how to look at the body as a whole thing, instead of looking at it in parts and pieces. So this is what we did first. You want to know? Here it is. Exactly. It's all the same stuff that people have been talking to you about. Everybody has a diet. There's a diet for everything. Lose weight. Listen, it's not about losing weight. It's about fixing the inward problem. And when you do that, weight comes off naturally. When you fix the food problem, you fix the problems like irritable bowel syndrome and chronic fatigue, constipation, can't sleep, bloody stools, all of it, skin irritations. They all start to go away when you start to fix the root problems. The first one, it's food. Why do I know this? I know this because I did it myself. Food is the one thing that we all do, and it's the one thing that is supposed to nurture our cells. So when we're eating things that our body is reacting to in a negative way, we build up an immune response. And when we build up an immune response over and over and over again, our body systems begin to dysregulate, and they don't do it quickly. They do it slowly, and it starts out insidious. It starts out with headaches or fatigue or bloating or constipation. Those are just the beginning symptoms. But then as time goes on and as the progression of disease starts, that's when over time we start to get manifest major problems, and we go from doctor to doctor to doctor. That's what happened to me. And I finally got off the medical gerbil wheel once I started thinking outside of the symptom-oriented box. You can do it too. I want that for you. And so I've created a way for you to be able to get a food sensitivity test for yourself. Once I got off the foods that were wrong for me, it all started to change. My migraine headaches went away. My skin irritations went away, all of it. And I began to be able to help my patients in a new way. I started to need to see them less because we were addressing the core functional problem. And the core functional problem was what they were putting in their body. I know this because I did it myself. And I want to be able to share that with you. So I want you to click the button below and order your food sensitivity test today, because it's going to change your life. I don't want you to delay. I don't want you to go through the same suffering that I did. It took me years to figure this stuff out. And you've probably been on this journey for years as well, at least a couple, maybe even decades. And you've been getting sicker and sicker. It's affected your work life. It's affecting your home life. It's affecting your personal life, your longevity, your activity, your time with your kids. I know this. I know the pain that it causes. So I want to offer you an opportunity to be able to get the same tests that I ran on myself and get started on the road to wellness. Get started on the road to restoring your health. You can do it just like I did. You just need to go in the right direction. So I want you to click the button below, get this test kit immediately. I've offered ways to save money. You can't go wrong. The money that you invest in something like this is going to save you money in medical bills. It will come back around full circle, right back into your pocketbook, and what you save, the amount of time you get to save from not going home sick from work, getting docked pay, the amount of time that you now get to spend with your family and friends. You can't go wrong. So I just want to thank you for watching this video. I'm looking forward to helping you. Please click the button below. Do yourself a favor. Let me help you. Help you like I've helped myself and I've helped thousands of other people. You can be next.